I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Those words mean a lot to me and my family, and we fly our flag in front of our house. For Memorial Day, we put out more flags. And it's all in honor of our fallen veterans. And I just want to say happy Memorial Day. And I don't want to forget our first responders too. Our firemen, our policemen, paramedics, even we can go into the nurses and the doctors that we have in our emergency rooms at our hospital, especially in this time of a pandemic, if you want to call it that. But we got to remember not to give up our liberties and our freedom out of fear. Just saying. So, I'm tired of scaring you with this face, and let's check out some trains and stuff, but it's not bad. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. It's been a wild week here this past week. So lots of good stuff to talk about. Start off with a kudos to two channels that's helped out another channel really well. And I'm going to give credit to Sparky 107 and BNSF 6951, Cousin Vinny, for during their live chats they donated super chat money to Redbird Tony, who was hit with a flood, to help him and ease the pain. And just the simple thought that everyone that donated, God bless you. God bless you. You know, and that's what makes this world go so great. So great. So, for Redbird Tony, I'm sure he'll give you everybody a special thanks. But I'm going to give him a special thanks for him to all of you for your donations, and to Vinny and Sparky. You guys are the best. You know, thanks again. Just had to get that out first off to say it, because it needs to be said. The next thing I want to bring up is On Track Tuesday. And this week we have Dave Thurber from Crooked River and Eastern. Now, I don't know how he's going to top last month's On Track Tuesday, but I'm sure he will. Dave's he always thinks he does a crappy live stream. Always thinks that he ain't gonna have nothing to talk about, and it always comes out fabulous. My goodness, if you decide to get something that you think is going to be terrific, man, it's going to be awesome. But yeah, I'll tell you what, doing the diorama the last month was just totally fantastic. So be ready for another treat from Crooked River and Eastern. Dave, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Crooked River and Eastern channel. Man, I need to get it straight. I'm already messing up. Oh, I'm trying to think of any other announcements. I got a special shout out to the N-Scale Midland and Dorkshire Railroad. He's having a 500 subscriber giveaway. He's giving away a really, really cool prize. If you guys are interested, go on over. If you're not subscribed to him, subscribe. Listen to the details, what he needs for you to enter his contest, which isn't hard, believe me. I think you'll like it. So check him out. He's a cool channel, and enjoy his contest, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Because he's not bad. I like contests. So there's a contest for you guys. Alrighty. So on that note, let's start with the regular shout outs. And my first one goes to Sleeping with Trains. Track inspection. This is really cool look at a track inspection car. And it is DC powered. Very cool. But it doesn't end there. Then he does an 8-scale train, SD40-2s, 8 of them lashed up to pull a 100-car train on his layout. Is it really neat? I'm telling you, it is not bad. Sleeping with Trains has 108 subscribers. Okay, the next one, it kind of saddens my heart to do this one. It's David Atkins and the name of his video is Please Read the Description. David, that's a tragedy, and I hope you get past it and sort things out. And I will personally miss your trains on Tuesday very much until you come back. I'm sure you'll come back. But you get yourself straightened around. You deserve it. You and your family, to the best in you and your family. And I hope to see you back soon. Until then, I'm going to miss Trains on Tuesday. It's one of my favorite shows. So, David Atkins. I had to do that message just so I could get to you, David. I hope you see it, and I can't wait to hear you when you come back. Alright, enough of that. Let's go on to man, I smell that. My wife's making baked beans for our cookout that we're going to have this afternoon for our Memorial Day celebration. And if you've never had my wife's baked beans, which you probably haven't, you're missing out. She makes the meanest baked beans that you've ever ate. So, just saying. Lick your chops. They're good. Alright. Conversation starter video is the next one. That's the name of the channel. Conversation Starters Video. Maine Central Railroad and N-scale masterpiece. And, buddy, that's an understatement. That might have been the title, but it is an understatement to say that it is a masterpiece. It's an awesome layout tour of a beautiful layout owned by Brian Chapman. Brian does a bit of narration, but the layout, wow. Great scenes, trains, narration, and there's even a little music in there, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. If you want to see a good layout tour video, this is the one that you gotta have. I'm gonna tell you, this is really, really great. It is not bad. Conversation Starters Videos has 551 subscribers. Check them out. The next one is RailFanMan. Memorial Day 2020 update. Okay. This is a great video. His layout is similar to mine in the way it's set up, which it catches my interest. I mean, down to he paints the base brown like I did, but it's shaped pretty much like mine into an oval with the open center, which really catches my. But then he has a cool mail call, and has his girlfriend there, and he shouts her out, and also shows that a great scale trains engine that he got in his mail call, which is awesome. Which I think he gave it to his girlfriend, but I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool to have a girlfriend that likes model railroading as much as you do. And I'll tell you what, it sounds like a great contest guy. You understand what I'm saying? Cool. This is definitely a not bad video. Check it out. RailFanMan has 66 subscribers, people. Go check him out. And like all these guys, like and subscribe, and you'll see what I mean. Yeah. The next one I got is Scott Johnson. N-scale SP Morning Daylight rescues mail train in high country of Oregon, part 1. And this is a very fun video with a SP story. Hey, It really is. And you get to see his very cool layout. He has a great layout, some great trains, and he puts a story to it. And I'll tell you what, it makes it a lot of fun. Check him out. He's got 33 subscribers. So check out Scott Johnson. You know, and like everybody, like, comment. Tell him Uncle Wilmer came. If you don't say nothing else, say, hey, Uncle Wilmer told you to go. Go check him out. And subscribe. So. And the next one I got is a new guy that really impressed me. But I'll tell you why he impressed me so much here. His name is Christian Bitter. Model train layout update number 19. Christian is from Germany, but has been into North American trains for a long time, according to what his description says. Now, he really got my attention by binge watching my channel. And he commented almost on every video that he binge watched, which surprises me. He got to be done about half buggy right now by looking at my mug. That's a lot of videos. Okay. I lost my spot here. That was for my notes. But when you see his videos and his layout, and this is the link that I'm going to put up to, which is the model train layout update 19, you get a good look at his layout. It's hard to believe that layout isn't set in America or North America. I mean, it's all North American stuff down to the cars and everything. And he nails it. He nails it. He nails it good. And he uses some creative ideas on how to make things that looks really cool. I'm telling you, it is definitely worth checking out Christian and subscribing to his channel. You'll find out when you check him out. So, Christian got 511 subscribers. I'm sure we can bump that up because I know not everybody subscribes to him that follows me. So I want you to follow him and check him out. I think you'll really like him. Christian Bitter. The next one I got, the name of his channel is N209ED. Okay. HO Model Train Part 4. And this is a really quick little video from West Palm Beach, Florida Fair. And I think what makes it so cool, they're showing a layout that was set up at that fair, and they turned the lights out. And that in itself is pretty cool, but then you start seeing flashes, so I'm thinking, oh, they're using a lightning effect. But then I realized it was just cameras flashing, taking pictures of it, which I think that's pretty cool. So check out N209ED, and he had the other parts to his filming of the layout tour is pretty cool, and I think you'll like it. So go check him out. He has 5 subscribers. He had 4, but I subscribed. So he has 5. So check him out, and I think you'll really like it. And that takes us to the Railfan video features. And the video features we got this week are, first one is Train Masters 4848. Major wheel slip in Duran with lots of sparks. Really cool video. I'm telling you, really cool video. Wait till you see it. The next one I got is CSXT 2558 is the name of the channel. Buffalo and Pittsburgh train derailment in East Aurora, New York. And it's drone footage. And I want to tell you, that's a nasty derailment. Really nasty. And the drone footage is excellent. You get to see everything, so it's pretty cool. And the last one I got is MPT 1225 is the name of the channel. And it's the Cumbers and Toltec Scenic Railroad up and over the Cumbers Pass, and cool steam engine stuff. Check it out. And that's our Railfan video features this week. Let me get the page turned if I can get my big fingers to get the pages to come apart. And yeah. And that takes us to the channel of the featured channel of the week. And this week my featured channel is, drum roll, is Steve Arnold. Steve is a very versatile model railroader and is an N scaler, which I won't hold that against him. And he's also an 1.5 inch scaler, which, if you don't know what that is, that's pretty big. And plus, correct me, Steve, I think you're also a retired engineer, so he was a 1-to-1 scaler for quite a long time. So, also he's the host of the Saturday mornings, one of the hosts, I shouldn't say the host, but he's one of the hosts, which they have a good many, but they're good, all good, of the Saturday morning Back on Track gang. Steve is a really good and lighthearted man, and talented, a really talented modeler. If you haven't seen his layout, you need to go to his channel and check it all out, because he really does it. He likes to make trees. Boy, does he like to make trees. He's also a really good painter. When I say he's a good painter, you'll see in this video that I'm going to put up for his link. It's him painting his 1.5 inch Santa Fe engine, and it's pretty cool. Really cool. So, if you're not a subscriber to Steve, shame on you. Because I don't know anybody who doesn't like Steve. And he's just a good guy. Check him out. Steve Arnold, featured channel of the week. Way to go, Steve. Not bad. Alright, and that leaves us to our question of the week. And I'm going to go over last week's question of the week results. Okay? Last week's question was, how do you prefer to paint models? And I gave you an A, B, C, D multiple choice, which was A was the brush, B was rattle cans, C was airbrush, or D, all of the above or a combination of. And I gotta say, the winner is, I wish I could put up some graphics like, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that like Roy Smith does. But the airbrush and all of the above tied. Or not the airbrush, the brush. Just the brush. Most of you guys just brush your stuff. But, or you use a combination of all of them. Or, you know, of a combo of some sort. Which is most of you. Not too many use airbrush. I had only 3 people said they use airbrush. You know, so a lot of them just says they just haven't gone into airbrush, or they stink at it, but they prefer to use brush, Rattle cans came in second, but usually with a combination with the brush. But then you got a whole bunch of them that said to use all three of them. So it came out, and I thank you all for your responses to this question. This week's question is, and this is a kind of a Memorial Day question, okay? But train related. You'll like it. I hope you do. How many of you own patriotic or heritage units of some sort for your layout? And if so, which ones do you have? I think that's ought to be pretty cool. You know, I just recently, because of my good friend Sparky, I just recently got a heritage unit, which is the 911 unit, which I think is very, very cool. And I'm a big fan of the heritage units. You know, how the big companies are, you know, remembering some of the companies of the past that they sucked up and merged together. So I think it's a pretty cool deal. So on that note, I have one more thing, and I'm going to get up to get it. Just hold on. Don't look at the layout. Don't look at the layout. It's horrible. I'm ashamed. But I'm doing my favorite thing on the layout. I'm wiring. Ooh. That's as far as I'm going to go with it. Alright. I got a mail call. And this is from Fine Stuff Here is the name of the company. And I think it's pretty, it's all right. I was a little disappointed, but I guess for the money, I guess I can't be disappointed because these were very inexpensive. They sent me a nice letter that said thank you for your purchase and instructions on the best way to mount them. But these are HO scale building pictures to make flats out of. And I got 2 of them. Make sure you can see them. And they're done on like a photo paper, so they ought to hold up pretty good. You cut them out, and you're supposed to paint them onto, I guess, or paste them onto some foam board. It says foam board, 1/4 inch foam board, or 1/16 inch basswood, and or 1/16 inch cardboard, which is easy to cut but warps if it gets damp. So he's giving suggestions here, and I think it's very cool. It's very cool, and so I have some commercial buildings put in the background, and there is going to be backdrops coming, folks. I want to put on this side over here. I don't know if you can see or not, but on that side there's going to be a backdrop go the whole way down, and then you got the wall over there. And I ain't decided if I'm going to put a backdrop on that side and just keep this side open, but that might be the case when it comes down to it. So, and that ends my mail call for this week, except for the mystery mail call, which I still haven't found out who did that. It might never, but God bless you, whoever you are. I'm very humbled that you guys think that much of me, that you send me stuff like that. It just makes me tear up. And then the last thing I want to say before we leave here, a couple things I want to say. This is Memorial Day here in the United States, where we memorialize our veterans. It was what it was originally for. I think it was started in the Armistice. They called it Armistice Day, from the Armistice from World War I, and then it just bloomed out into all the wars. And so we try to remember all our veterans from clear back from our very beginning. I'm sure we all have family members that are part of the services. No matter where you're from, what country you're from or whatever, take a moment today and say a prayer for all of them. Because either they gave up their life or gave up some time, maybe even gave up, maybe they not only gave up their life, but they might have gave up a limb or something. Some of them might have been captured and been a prisoner of war during times. We can't say enough for our soldiers, no matter where you're from, because these are people that give up everything to protect you, and because you're part of your country, whatever it is, So I think this is a very good day to remember things. And I know we all get into the picnic things and stuff here in the United States, but remember your veterans sometime today. If there's a memorial somewhere, which they are, take a moment and go. Well, with the showstopper, I don't know if you're allowed to do that, or if they're even going to have them. They might have canceled them, I don't know. But just remember them. I know I put flags out in front of my house. That's the least I can do, and show my appreciation. And thank God that there are good people like that give their time, their heart and their soul to make sure that you are safe and enjoy the freedoms that you have. So, hats off, fellas. God bless you. And the rest of you out there, I want to say thank you for watching. Man, you guys are great. Man, I can't say it enough. You guys are terrific. And God bless every one of you. And may He bless you so much that you just everything works out great for you. And I do hope that all for every one of you. Because without God blessing you, you got nothing. You got nothing. And believe me, I've been there. So, well, have a good week, and I'll see you next week for another Not Bad. Enjoy your day. Don't eat too many hot dogs and hamburgers, and you won't have my baked beans. See you later.